If you were ridiculously wealthy, you would probably buy the shoes worn by your favorite NBA player. Well, as a matter of fact, there are many out there who bought the most expensive shoes worn by their favorite NBA player. A significant number of people have been able to obtain the exact shoes that basketball greats like Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, and Kobe Bryant have worn throughout history. We're going to tell you about the most costly shoes ever worn in a basketball game. But before we start, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you are new to this channel, subscribe to it and press the bell icon so that you can receive notifications from our channel. Let's now jump right into it. Number 5. The Nike Hyperdunks. With Kobe Bryant serving as the brand's face at that time, Nike was keen to transform the basketball shoe industry by introducing their groundbreaking technology to create lighter shoes that provided complete support. The Black Mamba wore the shoes during the 2008 Beijing Olympics, where he led the Team USA to Olympic gold. Following Team USA's gold medal winning performance at the Olympics and an outstanding marketing campaign from the Swoosh, a pair of game-used Hyperdunks sold at auction for a whopping $37,000. The players at that time kept pushing Nike to produce lighter shoes, which is why the sneakers were unique. The result is the Nike Hyperdunk, a shoe that takes advantage of the just released Flywire and Lunar Lawn technologies. Nike recruited Kobe Bryant to promote the shoe by jumping on an Aston Martin while sporting this Nike Hyperdunk. Kobe launched an advertising campaign that became successful and made a lot of sales. Number 4. Air Jordan 1 strap over swoosh. Michael Jordan played in his comeback game while wearing a pair of custom Air Jordans that were molded with thick nylon aluminum buckles and tension wires because he had been injured during his second NBA season. So, the most expensive, yet least discussed, item is the strap over swoosh, which was designed to give Michael Jordan more stability when he was injured. Jordan returned to the court during the playoffs after missing all but 18 games of the regular season in the 1985-86 due to injury. In the first round of their Eastern Conference playoff series, Jordan famously dropped 63 points on Larry Bird and the Celtics. Visual evidence shows that on March 21, 1986, Jordan wore this modified Air Jordan 1 for just one game before switching to a regular pair. These Jordan shoes sold on November 18, 2017 at an auction for $55,000. Number 3. Nike Airship. During his first season, Michael Jordan faced the Lakers and wore these controversial sneakers. There is a myth that Jordan sneakers were prohibited because the league's deputy commissioner wrote him a letter claiming they were against the dress code, although the letter was actually written months before he ever wore them on the court. It had a mid-top build, 8 eyelets rather than more common 9 eyelets, a lateral strap at the throat, and the laces passed through the strap. Nike created a total of 5 colorways for this Airship, and Jordan wore 3 of them. These shoes were auctioned in 2015 for bids. The winning bidder received a true piece of sneaker history, but he had to pay $71,555 for these shoes. Number 2. Air Jordan 12's Flu Game. The Flu Game undoubtedly stands among Michael Jordan's greatest performances, despite the fact that he had hundreds of other iconic moments. Despite hardly being able to walk or talk due to food poisoning and not the flu, as most people assume, Jordan led his Bulls with 38 points to get the 3-2 lead against the Utah Jazz in Game 5 of the 1997 NBA Finals. Thus, these babies are surely worth every penny. In 2013, former Utah Jazz ball boy Preston Truman auctioned off a pair of game-used autographed Air Jordan 12 Flu Game, setting a new record price of $104,000. It's uncommon to find sneakers with a GOAT's autograph, but this pair has a long history in basketball. Number 1. Converse Fast Breaks. This game-worn pair lacks a swoosh or a Jumpman, but a collector eventually purchased them for a record-breaking $190,372. They are regarded as the final pair of Converse that Jordan wore in a game as an amateur and the final occasion that he wore Converse in a competitive setting before the Air Jordan revolution. The pair were worn by Michael Jordan in the 1984 Olympic basketball final versus Spain, which he won for the team with a 20-point performance. The son of legendary Lakers player Gail Goodrich, who was serving as a ball boy during the game, received a pair of Converse which were worn by MJ for the last time on the court. The pair will be difficult to beat if its value is ever surpassed. It is double autograph, with one signature on the outside of the left shoe and the other on the inside of the right. In the market for game-used basketball memorabilia, Michael Jordan has no equivalent. Based on the record-breaking price, according to Dan Imler, vice president of SCP Auctions, who handled the sale of the shoes, he signed his contract with the Chicago Bulls in September of 1984, and 3 weeks later, he played his first game for the United States in the 1984 games. In October of that same year, he also signed a contract with Nike. The shoe that Michael Jordan wore in Game 5 of the 1997 NBA Finals, often referred to as the flu game, set the previous record for a pair game-used sneakers sold at auction. In 2013, those sneakers were sold at auction for $104,765. So guys, it seems like enough for today's video. For more videos, subscribe to this channel, press the bell icon, and share your thoughts by commenting below on this video. We will be back to you soon with another amazing video. Until then, always be prepared and be born ready.